Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be turning the chaos into calm. In this, what I'm going to be going around, sorting out every room and decluttering, tidying, getting the washing done, cleaning up and sorting through my clothes and actually giving my side of the bedroom a nice little clean over. I do my other half side of the bedroom, but I don't do the majority of it because he's got so much stuff piled there. He's been sorting through his clothes and yeah, he hasn't finished it. So I'm just like, nope. That's not my area. So I'm starting with the front room. I'm going in with a bin liner. Best way to start, just go in, open up a bin liner, and before you know it, you're absolutely away with the fairies and you're just cracking on with it. I get everything in this video I get done in one day, and I do pay for it because I was in agony last night and I woke up at stupid o'clock in the morning with the most cramped hand I have ever experienced in my life. It was not pleasant. I was like, what is this? I had pins and needles running down my left arm. Has anyone had that where they get pins and needles so strong in their arm that it feels like it's about to take off like a rocket all on its own? I'm just there like, what is this? Painful, fuzzy. But yeah, the stuff everywhere has just got really out of hand, and it's a mixture of being a bit more kinder to myself and not like jumping in to do everything all the time, which is what I normally do. I normally spend every single minute of my life just tidying, cleaning and organising. Whereas I've spent a bit more time doing things with family, you know, seeing people getting out, actually doing stuff with my life, rather than just being like, no, I'm going to reside in these four walls and I will spend the majority of my time cleaning them. I've got washing piling up here that needs to go upstairs, so that can go up and I can just like pop them into each person's room and let them put them away. I've been so grateful of the help lately, like so much more help. Elliot is still on it with helping me put the washing out on the line, and yeah, everyone's just like dealing with their own crap basically, you know. Normally I'm like, please for the love of God, will you just sort it out, take your junk away. Yeah, whereas now it's a case of I've scraped my plate in the bin, I've put my plate in the dishwasher, I'm like that. What do you want? An award? An award for this shenanigan? I do this daily. I do it all the time, and I do it for other people, not just myself. Yes, but no, I am grateful. Very grateful. I am just going around a bit. So what I would say is if your house is like this, or it's probably not as bad as this, but if your house is like this, and things go in different places, you know, like in the front room I had shoes, well they go into the cupboard under the stairs, which is located in the hallway of the house. So just chuck it out into that destination. Don't waste your legs, keep going back and forth, just launch it out there, and then when you get out into that room to do that part, you know, you're there. You're in that location. Yes. You won't catch me going, right, I need to go up and down, up and down, up and down the stairs. I will launch. I'm a launcher. Yeah. And then I'll deal with it when I get to that room. So that's why it looks worse in the hallway than what it was originally. So the washing area is coming along nicely. I've still managed to maintain it. And you do find me in this video putting washing out at ridiculous time of night. I've just noticed I've got a lighter patch at the back of my hair. I must have missed it with my hair dye. I must get on that. But I'm not doing it yet. My hair needs a breather. Oh no, it's not. It's the green where I've got it up in a little tie up. God, I had a little panic there, thinking I've been walking around like that. Yes. What was I saying? I can't remember. There's nothing more satisfying than going around your house with a black bin liner and just going, no, bin in it. Getting rid of it. Yes. I don't need to keep looking at you. Why are you in my house? Why are you there sat on my floor? Or why are you there sat on the shelf? I don't need you. Get out. Yes. It's eviction time for all the junk in my house. Oh yes. I was saying I do put my washing out in the dark in this video because we're supposed to be having this heat wave, you know. They keep going on about heat waves and this, that and the other, but I'm sorry, when I was younger, I remember watching the news and it being in the 30s and there was no panic. We weren't like plastered in the red, you know. So I don't get it. What's different? What's different to in the 90s when it was in the 30s and 34s and Christmas, what else? To it being in the 30s and 34s now. I don't understand it. Why is it a bigger thing now? Maybe I'm missing the point. I'm not fully educated in everything when it comes to climate change and all that. But I just don't see what the difference is. If we had 34 in 1998 and it was acceptable, why is it not acceptable to have it now? Yes. Am I being thick? Quite possibly. Anyway, using my window scraper to wipe off all the dust and dirt. Breadcrumbs is what it is, breadcrumbs, because when people make sandwiches, they just open up the loaf of bread and they pull out the bread. You know, they don't care about the mess they make. I'm funny like that. I'm quite neat with everything I do. If I make a sandwich, I'm conscious of the mess because I don't like it. But I find with everybody else, I don't know, but they just literally just pull out the bread. Yeah, it's like they're deliberately shaking the bread to make as much crumbs on the worktop. And then they'll leave the bread slightly open, like flopping as well, like it's sloping in the bag. On the side, there'll be a plate, but everything is around the plate, it's not on the plate. And that's how it is. That's how it stays. And I'm just like, this isn't normal. This isn't normal. I need to teach them how to make a sandwich that doesn't involve losing half of your bread on the sideboard. Absolutely. Kettle. Oh God, I'm getting so fed up with cleaning this kettle. I want to change it. It's not because, I want to accept dirt. It's just no matter how many times you clean a white kettle. No. It does my head in. I need to get a black one anyway because it needs to match the aesthetics of the kitchen, you know. I'm actually thinking of changing this kitchen. I know. I keep changing my house. But I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy again. I'm feeling like nothing goes, nothing matches. It doesn't feel the same. It's not giving me that vibe. You know what I'm saying? The cooker needs to change as well. I'm still on the lookout for that. I'm thinking when I come back from holiday, because it's a bit ridiculous me paying out for a brand new cooker when I've got a holiday to pay for. So I'm like, no, not yet. We shall cook meals on small cooker until one returns. Yeah, I might come back all Francais and be like that. No, and start making all these French recipes. Can you imagine? Yes, probably not, to be fair. I'm the pickiest eater. No doubt when I get out there, I'll look at something and I'll go, I don't like the look of that. So I won't try it. If I don't like the look of it, I will not try it. No matter how much someone says, oh my, you'll love it. This is something I wish I had, but I don't. Yeah, it's just like, it's like eggs. Never eaten eggs in my life. Never even tried a tiny little tip of an egg. Because the smell, it looks like rubber. Right? When I cook eggs for everybody else. I'll do it. But the smell, oh my good Lord. Why would anyone want to eat that? I mean, why? I mean, Nick says that about my tuna, but come on. At least tuna tastes good. Tuna's nice. It's cool and refreshing. It's got the mayo. It gives you that nice sandwich. Yes. I love this hoover. It's so light and easy to use. I'm not just saying it. I flipping love it. Like, has my industrial monster come out? No, he's still under the stairs having his little holiday because this thing's taken over. Yes, it has. The only thing I wish it had on this one was the torchlight, like the other one, the one I've got upstairs. The torchlight on here, I just love it. I know you don't need it. Do you need it? No. But I feel like I'm really getting in there just because I've got a light on the end. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Just, yeah, simple little things. But if I had a little torch on the end, I'd see so much more. Yes? Would I? Probably not. It doesn't need a torch, but it makes me happy that there is a torch. Saying that, it's quite handy when you're doing, like, under the stairs or, the back of something. That's when it's... kitchen cupboards. I need to gut out all my kitchen cupboards, clean them out. I've got food in there. I reckon that was out of date last year. I'm not even joking. I reckon if I was to open up my kitchen cupboards, which I'm doing right now, and I was to pull out a tin, that top shelf, yes. I reckon the top shelf of my kitchen cupboard is a cemetery of food. So I'm sorting through my clothes thinking, right, what do I want? What do I not want? And I need to make piles because it's ridiculous. I've got joggers in here that are plastered in paint. Why do I still have it in there? That I won't wear. That's too tight around the rib cage. Love those. Just hate ironing them. So yeah, I'm like, do I want that bag? Do I? Don't I? Yes, I'll keep it. Have I used that bag? No. Will I use it? Probably not because it's really hard. It's one of those hard bags. Not that sort of comfy. And this skirt, I'm like, but it shows me mum tum. Like it really if I'm bloated, it shows. So I put it there, I'll think about it. What did I do? I hung it. I hung it in my cupboard. Will I wear it? Probably not. But I have managed to get through a nice big bag of clothes, which I'm going to... I'm thinking, do I put it on Vinted or can I really be bothered? Can I be bothered with such shenanigans? Look, paint all over those joggers. Or do I just donate them to charity? You know? Donate them to charity. This jumper looks absolutely awful on me. And I'm like, do I want it? Do I? I'll keep it in case at one point I think it looks nice on me. No, it doesn't. This little top here is what I wanted to use. Something like that, but black, to make my light up Sabaton top. This dress I've had for about 10 years and I love it, but there is a stain on it. I have put it in the wash to see if it will come out. I got it from Primark. It's one of those linen ones. Look at the mess I've made. Because I pulled all my clothes out and I just chucked them all over the bed. And I was like, I'll sort through it. I'll get through it. Yes, I will. Yeah, I did make a lot of mess, but I do rectify such mess and I do put it all, you know. Oh, someone asked me about that pink set I was wearing when I did my video on the bathroom door, which I need to get round and do actually. I need to get up there and put the other side. That pink set that I'm putting away. It's originally from Shein, but I got it on Vinted for £1. Brand new. Yes, the set. And I got another set as well for £1, which was, I've already hung up in there. It was another pink set. Comfy little shorts and t-shirt. They're just so nice around the house, especially on hot sunny days when you're just plodding around doing your, you know, your mundane things, hanging out the washing and cutting the grass. Yes, I haven't cut the grass in ages. Oh, actually, no, I did. I'm lying to myself. I'm fooling myself in this trickery. I have cut the grass. It just looks dead out there right now. It looks like sand more than grass. That's what it looks like out there. So going in with the little hoover. See, now this is where I'd like a little torch. Yes, I could see better. My eyesight is getting worse, right? So I had an eye test many moons ago. Many. And they were like, oh yes, you need prescription glasses. You know, your left or right. Can't remember which one it is now. If I you know, put my hand over each eye, I can tell the difference. It needs re-strengthening, it needs rebuilding. You'll have to have a thicker lens on that side. Anyway, I didn't get the prescription glasses because I couldn't afford it at the time. So since then, I just keep buying from like wherever, Primark, Home Bargains, B&M. This carpet spray stuff smells beautiful. It's like a change the bed sheets. Yes, nice and quick. Look at that, magic. It's like men's aftershave. Oh, it's lovely. So I sprayed that about. What was I saying? Yeah, but I started off with 0.5. I'm now on like 3+, and I still struggle. Yeah, come the evening, I like keep blinking. I'm like, why are my eyes blurring? Can't see anything. What's going on? And then I think it's my phone, so I start wiping my screen. And I'm like, nope. It's definitely my eyeballs, my sweaty little eyes. I need to take my pickled onions to the opticians and get them to have a little look. And they're going to go, blimey. Flipping hell, get the milk bottles out on this one. I probably will need that. Hoover, going around nicely. Although I'm hoovering away and I'm quite happy. I'm like, oh, it's getting loads up. I can hear it all clunking. I can hear it clink, clink, clink. Oh, I love that. Goosebumps. I know it's weird, but I just do. I love hoovering a carpet and actually hearing. And then I was like, why have you stopped? I was like, oh, yeah. Absolutely full to the brim. Look, there's no room. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating my poor vacuum. So I emptied all that out into the bin, and then it's nice and empty and ready for round 2. Yes. Off we go. Go on. Back to your duties. Get sucking up my floor, making it all nice and fresh. And I want to hear that clink. I want to hear that click, 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 click. Yes. Because then you know at the end you're like, I got that. I did. Like it's like popping a spot. That one I was saying about in my other video, the monster that lived on my chin. It's only tiny now. It's tiny. Yeah. He's going away, he is. He never did pop. Nope. I tried and failed. It just hurt. Felt like I was squeezing out a stone. Nasty little thing. But yeah, he's going down. He's vacating the premises. Thank goodness. I've put my hand glove thing on. I want to look for a better one because this one, although it makes my hand feel nice and comfy and secure, yeah, it doesn't. the edging of it starts to hurt where my hands swell. So the edging of it starts to hurt, and it almost feels like elastic bands around my fingers. So I want to look for something that's a bit more comfortable. Elliot, bless him, came out at this point. I don't think you see him because it's dark. Oh yeah, he's there, standing on the trampoline. He's like, I can peg these bits up. I can peg these. God love him. God love him. But yeah, it's supposed to be absolutely boiling hot the next day. So I thought, there's no rain due. I may as well get it hanging out tonight. Yes. Look at this. Look at it. Clean, fresh, cosy. Should have shut the toilet door, but I didn't. That bugs me. Boys are in there just chilling. Look at them. Yeah, watching I don't know what on TV. I don't even want to know. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm probably going to get judged for this. But mine watched Squid Game. Yep, Squid Game 3 came out, and I've never seen them put Netflix on so quick. And they all sat there, silent, blink, 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 just there, blink, blink, at the TV. And I'm like, these are my children. These are my children. And they are watching Squid Game. I mean, I know I could say, no, you're not watching that. No. But they do. If they don't watch it themselves, they'll watch it on Shorts and Christ knows what else on YouTube and TikTok. Or they'll search it and they'll Google it. Yeah, they're watching it. So I'll probably get attacked for that. But there we go. Start putting everything away so I can put a load on before I go to bed. I like to have everything put away. I don't want to come out in the kitchen in the morning and find that there is a cup left there. Oh my God, it gets me. It's getting really bad. Like, But there's nothing worse than being surrounded by mess. In all honesty, you can be like an extremely home lazy person, you know. We all have those days, those weeks, or even months where you just feel like, I just can't be bothered with this life anymore. I don't want to keep cleaning my house. Even if you are like that, it still bugs you. There is nothing worse than mess. It brings you down. I could be sitting in the front room and I can't relax if it's all around me and I see kids' tubs of, you know, arts and crafts sitting there, and I see shoes left in the corner. I'm like, oh. Why can't I just focus on the TV and relax? No, I can't. All I can focus on is shoes. They're staring at me. They're like, please, for the love of God, put me away where I'm supposed to be. I walk myself there in the middle. I wish they would. I think they should invent shoes that when they are not in their located place, when they should be, they automatically just slide themselves to it. That'd be hilarious. Can you imagine? Can you imagine them doing it when you're wearing them? You're just walking along the street and all of a sudden your shoes decide, hang on a minute, I'm supposed to be in the cupboard under the stairs, and you just start sliding all the way home. You're like, what's going on? I've got no control over this. Yes, worktops, giving them a wipe down, nice good clean and scrub, you know. Yes, I picked up some sponges. I can't remember, I think it's 20. 20 for like 89p in B&M. And they are doing wonders around my kitchen. I mean, they only last one wash over and they're flimsy as hell. But, you know, it's doing the job. I'd rather that than clean with a sponge, that's a thick one, and then put it back under the sink to use again. Because I just feel like, this is where my OCD's coming in, I feel like that sponge is collecting germs as it sits there. Yeah, and they're multiplying. Yes, this is the sort of stuff that plays on my mind. I can't help it. Is anyone else like this? Or am I just being ridiculous? But is anybody else like this? Like, you cleaned with a sponge. You've got to get rid of it. Surely. You can't leave it there. You can't leave it to fester. Going around giving the edges a wipe over. I cannot, for the life of me, be bothered to pull up that rug and clean the whole thing. So I am copping out on this one. And I'm going round it because I've been on the go all day. And I had to go and do a food shop. I went to Tesco, did a food shop. And I took the boys to the cinema. We went and saw Stitch. Yes, now Elliot is absolutely obsessed. I knew he'd be obsessed, so I took them to Primark before we went in and I said, choose something from Stitch. Just get it out of your system now, because I know that when we come out, you're going to be Stitch obsessed. And sure enough, yes, it's Stitch everything. Like, Elliot's running around making Stitch noises and yeah, he's obsessed. But the kitchen is good for the morning. The hallway is very nice if I do say so myself. And the front room is looking much, much better as well. Cozy and nice. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you lovely people in my next Scrub It Up video.